Yo. What up, guys? It's your boy T-Dub, Mr. Whatsblazing, the sports guy. Listen, I am back at like a crack addict, guys, giving you boxing geekers that Friday boxing news. Listen, man, it's just not any old Friday. I normally don't like going live on Fridays, but since this is fight day, we are live. I saw the weigh in. I have a reaction. We gotta talk about it, guys. Listen, first of all, first thing you do, you come in, wipe your shoes off, hang your coat up, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We are back at like a crack addict, giving you boxing geekers at work. We are gonna talk about Iron Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul weigh-in reaction. Who won the weigh-in? And what potentially can happen tonight. Guys, what's up, man? If you don't know me right now, I am T-Dub. This is Whatsblazing the Sports. We talk a high majority about boxing over her. Now, let's get to the weigh-in. I can hear, hold on. Okay, let's get to the weigh-in, all right? Jake Paul comes out. I believe he's, 228, 227, somewhere around there, 227. Now, I was hearing different rumors about Mike Tyson, and I heard he was high 230s, and, I was hearing all these different weights about him, and Mike Tyson stepped on the scale and weighed 228. Now, I gotta say this. I thought Mike was in phenomenal shape. He was in better shape than I thought he was. He was in better shape. I seen him one time, look like he had a little bit more of a pudge on his belly. I'm like, man, gaining weight like that, it can slow anybody down. When you gain weight, it slows anybody. And when you are pushing 60, see, you're not pushing 60 like you got 3 plates on each side of the dumbbell. You're not pushing like that where it's hard, you barely pushing it. No. You pushing 60 like it's the bar. You getting there quick, fast, in a hurry. Guys, he's 57, going on 58 years old. He's on a slippery slope. I'm on a highway to 60 real quick. But listen, man, I got to tell you this. At 60 or 58 years old, 57, Mike Tyson, I would not trade age, but the guy's in shape, man. The guy's in shape. Mike Tyson looked phenomenal. He brought the right amount of energy. Jake Paul's a big kid, man. I think Jake Paul came a long way. Some people got to stop looking at Jake Paul as, you know what? I'm slowly hearing. Hold on, guys. Hold on. What am I hearing? Okay, there we go. People got to start looking at Jake Paul Jake Paul is becoming a real boxer in his own right. He's just massively cherry picking his opponents. He's massively cherry picking who he wants to fight. He's trying to get the biggest payday. No, I don't believe Jake Paul is worried about moving up in the ranks in boxing. I don't think he's trying to man, I want to move up the IBF chart. I want to become unified. I don't think he cares about that. I don't think so. I just think really Jake Paul is trying to be a good enough boxer that he can cherry pick his way to a net worth of $100, $150, or $200 million. That's what I really believe. He is trying to be good enough to beat the opposition that he is cherry picking. And now for this cherry, listen, it is hard to call this a cherry pick. Guys, it is a cherry pick. But he's cherry picking. I am Mike Tyson. Listen, man, back in Mike Tyson's heyday, Mike Tyson used to wreak havoc on opponents. The look in his eyes, the glare, the coming to the ring with no socks on his feet, wearing shoes. You already know something's wrong with a man when he comes to the ring with no socks on, with them shoes, and they look like they was made out of leather. You know they were sweating hot. You know it. This weigh-in, I thought Mike looked the part. He sold me on if there's a 58-year-old that can still do it. If there's a 58-year-old that has a shot of beating somebody who took up boxing late, but he's twice as young as you. You're twice his age. This kid hasn't even reached his prime. He's just like an ox right now. Jake Paul is like an ox. Young, strong, for no reason. Young and just strong. And he hasn't even reached his prime yet. Mike Tyson is past his prime. You get that? One is trying to reach that peak, and one is past that peak. But Mike Tyson took time for the money and got himself in peak condition that he can get for this fight. Now, who won the weigh-in? That's the $1 million question. And for me, it is clear. Windex, Vicey, Air. It's clear. Mike Tyson won. When they got ready to do that face-off after weighing in, Jake Paul did his little crawl up thing. And what Jake Paul did was his left foot, on purpose or accident, slightly stepped on Mike Tyson's right foot. Might have got that pinky toe. And when he did that, Mike Tyson came with a hey, when Mike slapped Jake, it reminded me, you guys seen Enter the Dragon when Bruce Lee was fighting a guy that, killed his sister, and he jumped on him like, he didn't look down, just had that look like, ooh. He just did that walk out, man. Mike, he stepped on Mike's shoe, man. He stepped on his shoe. He did. Mike, I don't think Mike just slapped him to slap him, but when you're that close to fight time, listen, you have been training, you have been sparring, right? At this point, you are building up, honestly, almost pure hatred because you really want to destroy each other for the most part. You really do. And Mike needs that mindset. Mike needs to be off of any. If they got Mike on any medication, take him off. Let him go in raw, natural. Don't put nothing unnatural in his body. Don't have him overthinking things. Don't make him think the moment's too big. That I'm a little old. I don't know. Can I still do this? Take him off his mask. Set him free in the wild. Now, once the fight over and he's still ready to rip half the building down, then get him back over there and pop a pill in his mouth and rub his ears. And, come down, come down. Listen, they might have to treat Mike Tyson like they treat the Hulk. They may have to get a girl, right? And what was he saying? Like, it's a small world, come on. Like, they gotta calm Mike down. Mike's a horny dog. He might not take the hand. They might have got a girl throw that thing in him. They might have to tell Mike, don't tear the building down. Tear this up instead. You know what I'm saying? But they may have to get a couple girls to get Mike in check. Now, let's talk about this fight. In my opinion, some people say they need about 4 rounds to know how the fight gonna go. I need to watch the first round, and I can tell you how the fight gonna go. In that opening bell of this fight, it's not what Jake Paul does that's going to determine how the fight gonna go. It is what Mike Tyson does. It is how Mike Tyson looks. To be honest, I think he has more of the pressure on him because of who he is and because of his age. See, people gonna look at Mike Tyson like, that's the thing. I don't know what to expect. He's 58. He looked good for 58, but we ain't seen him in a fight. We ain't seen him move. I want to see if Mike is able to cut that ring off. If Mike has trouble cutting that ring off and he cannot get hold to Jake, and if Jake is able to dictate the exchanges, basically move, throw a couple of shots, try to catch Mike coming in, move, throw a couple of big shots, trying to catch Mike coming in. If he does that, it could be a long night for Mike. It could be a long night for Mike. Could be a long night. But if Mike Tyson, if he can get in there and surprise Jake, like I said, not in punching power because we know what he's bringing. He's bringing what he brought 20 years ago. Listen, I'm telling you guys, listen guys. And let me get you this. You guys want to know the rules for this fight? You want to know the rules? Let me get you that. Let's get the rules. Let's get the rules. So you guys have it, all right? And I have it. Let's get the rules. All right. Got something pulling up here. Here we go. Let me see. Tyson versus Paul has been sanctioned as a professional fight. The judge officially scored and is about to declare a winner at the end. The difference from Tyson's most recent against Roy Jones Jr. in 2020, which was an unscored exhibition. All right, let's go. All right. The fight will be contested over 8 2-minute rounds. Shorter than the standard 3-minute rounds used in men's boxing. The fighters will also use 14-ounce gloves, which includes more padding than the standard 10-ounce gloves used in heavyweight boxing. Now, part of this might be due to Mike Tyson's age, because I believe, at least in the amateurs, when you're over a certain weight, I know you wear a bigger headgear. I think it's called a mask or headgear. master class, whatever it is. It's a bigger headgear. And since these guys are not wearing headgears in a fight, that's probably why they're wearing bigger gloves. All right? So, I've been hearing people say this. Man, after 4 rounds, and I'm going to tell you why I think they say 4 rounds too. They said after 4 rounds, we'll know. If Mike don't get him for 4 rounds, then it's going to go to Jake. I believe the reason they're saying this is because in the past, when Mike was still fighting, he was a burst of pure energy for the first 4 rounds. And then after that, he kind of tailed off a little bit. Steam, not as much as it was those first 4 rounds. Right? Now he's older, right? But now, let's look at the difference between going hard those first 4 rounds back then versus 4 rounds now. So let's see. 1 round, 3, 6, 9, 12, right? 12 minutes. 2-minute rounds, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So that gets you 6 rounds, right? And here's another difference, right? Is that when you got to go 3 minutes each round, sometimes that last minute can be, all right? You get a little tired, all right? Well, he's going 2 minutes. About time he started, I'm starting to feel it. Ding, 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 ding. The round's over. He gets a minute break. The round's over. Now, what I hope Mike Tyson was doing, I hope Mike was training for 3-minute rounds. Like when I was doing boxing, as an amateur, we would do, because amateur was 2-minute rounds, 1-minute break. We would spar 3-minute rounds, 30-second breaks. That was our standard. 3-minute rounds, 30-second break. And then we would do something called round robin. You know what I'm saying? If you box, you know what round robin is. Now, let's make sure. I think we good, right? Can you guys hear me? I hit that like button, man. Hit the like button for me. So now, let's get into, I believe Mike should be able to go most of this fight. Now, I do think maybe after round 6, I think he might slow down maybe a bit. But you know what, man? Because I'm saying this right now, what I need to do, I need to go back and watch that Roy Jones fight. Because I think that'll be a better of an indicator of, maybe how Mike might do. And to be honest, I think Mike Tyson right now, just off my mind, I think he's in better shape for this fight, at least visually, than he was for Roy Jones. But he's older. See, guys, listen, man. I know for some of the people out there, some of the sick people, they say age ain't nothing but a number, right? Age ain't nothing but a number. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, age means damn near everything in boxing. It really does. It means everything. 20-year-old fighting a 10-year-old. Is it fair? Not really, right? 20-year-old fighting a 50-year-old. Age means a lot. Your body ages, right? When you're younger, your body is maturing to get to its maximum peak. But once you hit the maximum peak, there is no keep hitting it. At that point, it is a slow or a steep decline. Now, I'm calling this fight live, guys. Listen, I will be live. After I do this video, I'm going to rest my voice for the day. I'm going to sip tea with one pinky up. I'm going to rub the vocal cords. I'm going to say, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Because when it's fight time, I am going to be live. I am going to be back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers that work. Guys, listen, we are going to be live tonight. Mike Tyson comes back, returns to the ring in a professional bout versus Jake Paul. Now, popularity, Jake Paul is not going to get any more, not popularity, likability. Jake Paul is not going to get any more likability out of this fight. If he loses, that's what he get. If he wins, I hate you. You be the old man. You be the icon. For likability, there isn't a win-win scenario for Jake Paul. It isn't. It just isn't. You got beat by an old man or you beat an old man. Get it? You got beat by an old man. Man, you beat an old man. Right? The same words. Different feeling, right? Different meaning, right? Damn you do, damn you don't. But when you talk about money, he's going to win. When you talk about his hatred for him, to want to see him fight a real fighter, it's going to make it nothing but bigger. And I am going to say this. In some kind of way, Jake Paul is able to destroy Mike Tyson. And he calls out Canelo. And Canelo agrees to fight him. It's crazy. That might be at least a 2.5 pay-per-view buys. At least. At least. Because it'd be so much hatred for him beating, destroying, and living legend like Mike Tyson, who is twice his age, even though he's in good shape. So like I said, it's easier. And I'm not saying it's easy to get in good shape, because listen, I'm not. Listen, man, I looked in the mirror today, and I look like the old Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? With the belly. Lemon. I like the old Gucci Mane. I'm like, man, I was going to eat breakfast this morning. I ain't gonna lie, I was going to eat breakfast. I was like, man, I'm going to I got some leftover Popeye's chicken. Think about this. This is how you know I'm becoming a fat boy. Like, man, I got some leftover Popeye's chicken. Shit, I can just heat that up, eat it with some biscuits. Like, and then I'm like, okay, man, all right, let me go in the bathroom, use the bathroom, wash my hands. I walked in the bathroom, like, oh my gosh, I stood sideways. Oh man. Oh, I'm like, this is what my girl looking at. Oh man. Getting in shape is not easy, right? The older you get, it's not easy. It's actually hard. But Father Time, many people have not been able to slip past Father Time. And what we are looking for, and I'm telling you, when you watch this fight or you hear me call this fight, I know what to expect from Jake Paul. I know what to expect. He's young. I've seen him fight, right? He's getting a little bit better each time. But I don't know what to expect from Mike. I don't. Is he going to be stuck in the mud? Can he move? Is he going to get tired? Is he going to get frustrated and stand in the middle of the ring and say, come fight me here? Now, what Mike needs to do, Mike needs to come out and set the tempo quick. If I was Mike, now I'm going to say, this is what some fighters do, right? Some fighters come out, right? The bell ring, they touch gloves, and they get in their boxing stands, and they stand about, so apart. It's a fill-out round, right? It's a fill-out round, right? Well, for Mike Tyson, listen, don't make this no fill-out round. Go touch him. That's crazy. Don't make this a fill-out round. Go touch him. Make him uncomfortable quick. Take away his confidence quick, because the longer Jake Paul is in the ring with Mike Tyson, the more confident Jake Paul is going to get. See, if you take his confidence away, you can remind him who Mike Tyson is. He's thinking about who he is, who you are while you're in there, while you throwing punches. But if you allow Jake Paul to get comfortable, you're like, oh man, this ain't bad at all. He's just a regular fighter. He's going to build confidence. He's going to become more relaxed and more eased in the fight. Mike needs to come out, bell ring, don't touch no damn gloves. Have your hands up, step forward with that behind the jab. Get that movement. Get that movement. Because when you do that, Jake Paul is going to instantly try to back up. He's going to try to keep the distance. He's going to try to use his jab. And then that's when we're going to see what you got left in those legs. Manny Pacquiao, in my opinion, had extremely low calf muscles. And I believe that had a lot to do with him being able to dart in. Think about it. Manny Pacquiao, especially later career, he fought taller fighters, right? Floyd was taller than him. Margarito was taller than him. Shane Mosley probably was taller than him. Oscar La Hoya was taller than him. But with his speed and being explosive, he was able to dart in past that reach advantage so fast and land some big shots. And he landed big shots on all of them. He lost to Floyd, but he landed some big shots. Now, Mike, huge thighs. Now, that's really going to come more into when he dig into that body. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about sitting down on your punches, right? When you talk about sitting down on your punches, you ain't talking about sitting in the stool and throwing punches. No, you talking about getting those feet planted in the earth. And you talking about twisting them hips. You're not throwing shots with your arms. You're throwing shots with your body. At this point, when you're sitting down on shots, your arm is not what's throwing the punch. It's the body. The arm takes the form that's needed, and the body gives it. Now, see, I just gave you guys some game right there. I ain't giving away too much game. Fuck that shit. Y'all ain't paying me. I ain't giving away too much game. I'm telling you, no. I'm not giving away too much game. No. You guys ain't paying me for culture tips. I ain't giving away too much game. Now, let's get back to it. Mike Tyson needs to come out from opening bell. First of all, that stare down, like when they bring him to the ring just to go over this is legal, this is not legal, let me get a clean fight, touch glove, come out boxing. That stare down, Jake Paul needs to see that old stare down with that Mike looking his eyes back and forth. That old Mike! The crowd is going to be ready to just rip that. That old Mike. Go back to your corner. Move a little bit. Don't take your eyes off Jake. Move a little bit. When that bell ring, I don't care if he reaches hands to touch gloves. Don't do it. Because that's only all right, now let's start now. Touch gloves and you already touched gloves when they went over the last instructions. You already touched gloves when they said touch gloves now come out fighting. That's exactly what they mean. You touch gloves right now. So when you come out the first round, you don't have to dap up and then set a distance and then start doing this. You don't have to do that. You just did it. You come out with that head. And I want you to do this. I want you to look for when Jake Paul's going to throw that jabber right. I want you to watch him. Because when you come forward for him, he's going to have two things that he's going to do. He's going to throw a jab, and then he's going to back up or try to turn. That's it. And when you see that, right, I want you to work on that timing. Because when you can time that pot shot coming out, I want you to slip past it like child support papers. And I want you to slip past and step in at the same time. And when you do that, I want you to come up with something sent from the gods. Or, if you slip past it and you stay low and you see those ribs, hello darkness, hello my friend, and just, hit it right there, right in the liver. Boom, twist on it. And before he can react to the pain that ain't been sent to his brain yet, come back with the right hand up top. Low high combo. Slip jab. Body. Boom. Up high. Boom. Boom. If Mike needs to set the tempo tempo early. Let him know you are in there with an animal. You're not with any, not just any animal. Wild. Not tame. Wild. This is not a docile Mike Tyson. This is an off the rocker, off the hinges, off the mask Mike Tyson. You need to show him that you only want blood. You won't stop until he is on a canvas, weakened in pain, suffering, or can't beat the count. Or even if he could beat the count, he won't beat the count because he know what's coming. Again, fight tonight. I'm going live, calling the fight live. Mike Tyson. And I said this fight is going to determine what Mike Tyson does. If Mike Tyson comes out slow and he tries to box a little bit, that's advantage for Jake Paul. If Mike Tyson come out, slip, get inside, work, cut the ring off. If Mike can stay in his chest, that's a rough night for Jake Paul. Jake Paul, now don't get me wrong, Jake Paul gonna fight. Jake Paul got power. Jake Paul might not have a pedigree of boxing a lot of amateurs or pros, professional have. He might not have that. But he does have raw power. Jake, listen, he has power. He has cleaned the clock of some good fighters. I don't care if you say they passed a prime or not. He cleaned their clock. And Mike Tyson cannot underestimate his power. Now, Mike need to go in there confident, but he shouldn't underestimate his power. But guys, I want to get you guys' thoughts on this. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. It's actually real. It is tonight on a Friday. Mike Tyson won the face-off. Mike Tyson won the weigh-in. Jake Paul pissed off Mike Tyson. And potentially after that slap, Mike Tyson pissed off Jake Paul. And now if Jake Paul stand there and willing to exchange to show he can bang with Tyson, it could be bad news. Mike Tyson, even though he might not have the speed and quite the power of the old, he still has it. Not what he used to be, but he still has it. Still has the angles. Still knows the moves. The gloves are slightly bigger, 14-ounce glove compared to 10. So it might take a little bit more. Now, I don't know if I can pick a winner right now. I'm being honest. Who I want to win is obvious. I want Mike Tyson to win. He's a legend. Why would I not? Why would I want a young guy who's pretty much cherry-picked his fights, made a lot of millions off of doing it, and then go up and beat up an icon that's aging? I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't. Now, if somebody just truly hate Mike Tyson, now, here's the difference. Now, if this was Floyd Mayweather, it's crazy. Even though Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion, is an icon. I think he's one of the best to ever do it, ever lace up. I think I think Floyd Mayweather is actually truly more hated. I think, not Mike Tyson, sorry, did I say it wrong? I think Floyd Mayweather is truly more hated. And I think Mike Tyson at this point is truly more loved and respected. And that could be because Mike lost. And it could be because Floyd didn't lose. I don't know. Now, if Floyd, to me, in my opinion, if Floyd fights anybody, a majority of his haters... Why is this going off like that, man? Come on, guys. Wait a minute. Let me finish, baby. It'll be all right. We don't have to fight. Hey, hey. All right, here. I believe if it was Floyd Mayweather fighting Jake Paul, I think a lot of people would like to see, they would pick Floyd to win, but they would want to see Jake Paul win. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, I think many people want to see Mike Tyson win. Who you betting on? Who you betting on? If you're watching this live or you're watching this after upload, who are you betting on? Where is your money going to be at? Because I really don't know. Again, I don't know. I know what Jay's going to do. I don't know what Mike's going to do. I know he looks in great shape. Now, if you're talking about a cheer for pick, basically who I want to cheer for, I pick for the win, then if you ask that, I'll pick Mike Tyson. I want Mike Tyson to win. I don't want to bet against him, so I pick him to win, even though I know it's going to happen. Now, like I said, if Mike Tyson come out and he can resemble the old for majority of the fight, not in spurts, but resemble the old for majority of the fight, it doesn't have to be at the highest level. He just got to be able to show that he still has it. Because if he showed that he still has it, Mike Tyson can pull off a win against Jake Paul. And I don't think Mike Tyson need to play the long game. If the long game goes all 8 rounds, fine. It goes all 8 rounds. But I think Mike Tyson, with every shot, and try to get him out of there. He need to try to send him to the nether realm, to the upper room, in so many words. Now, guys, listen. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. See that picture right here? Well, it's actually right here for you guys. I moved it. Oh, man, listen, man. I want Mike to win. But I don't know. Because when everyone can throw combinations on a mitt. And it's different doing combination against a real opponent. And it's different from doing that the whole fight. You have to be able to, You can't take him. Listen, if Mike Tyson get caught thinking in there, that right hand of Jake Paul can sit him down. It's not Mike Tyson has lost. Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, right? He lost. To even some people that we didn't think he should have lost to. He lost. He can be hurt. He can be knocked out. Jake Paul is a big puncher. I don't know if they got drug tests for this fight or not. I have no idea. But Mike Tyson get caught sleeping in there and he's thinking, or if Mike slows down and he start playing like okay, I'm tired of coming to get you. I'm going to wait and I want you to come box me. He can get hit with something. And it could be a sad fight. And you can see Mike Tyson get knocked down, scrambling to get his mouthpiece to get to his feet to say he's okay. And the thing about this fight right here, because Mike Tyson is old, that ref, he is not going to let Mike Tyson take too much punishment. If Mike Tyson gets dropped, guys, I'm telling you, even if you think he can continue, that ref is not going to let him take too much punishment because he knows he's pushing close to 60. Tell me where I'm lying. He's pushing close to 60. So now, guys, we're gonna recap this and get this out of here. When it comes to getting ready, Mike Tyson, he got an A+. When it comes to getting ready, getting in shape, Mike Tyson, for his age, gets an A+. I was hearing lies about the weight. I was seeing some things that making me think that he was too fat. But for his age, he gets an A+. His age is better shape than my age, even though I'm not trained like that. Listen, you know what Mr. Andre Ward said it, man. It's hard to get into the mind. Listen, it's easy to get into the mindset to have a fight on fight night. It's hard to get in the mindset to do what it takes to get in a fight on fight night. That's the hard part. The hard part is going through hours of training, hours of eating differently, hours of sparring, hours, days, cutting weight, days. The fight thought is easy. Every now and then I'm like, man, sure, I can get back in there. Then I go hit my bag, I get over there, right? Man, I'm tired, man. I try to do some burpees. I do a burpee right I say, 1. I'm like, man, this shit tough. 2. Why my ankles starting to hurt, starting to cramp up on me. 3. I wonder what I got to eat upstairs. You know what, man, I can do this another time. Take these damn gloves off. Now, somebody, what's up there? He says, is the fight going to be on Netflix? Yes, that is what I heard, champ. He says, are they going to have on headgear? They should not. It's a professional fight. Like, this is actually a lot of times what they've been doing. Like Floyd been doing, Mike Tyson did with Roy Jones Jr. and some other people. It's called an exhibition. And even with those exhibitions, they didn't wear headgear. Now Chavez Sr., when he did his, he did wear headgear. But this is actually going to be on Mike Tyson and Jake Paul's record. So there will be a winner and a loser in this fight. There will not be no headgear. Again, I'm going to go over the rules for you, champ. It is not 3-minute rounds. That's standard. It's 2-minute rounds. They are not going 12 rounds, which is for championships, fight for a belt, or contenders for a belt. They're not going 10 rounds. They are doing 8 rounds. So it's 2 minutes for 8 rounds. And they are not wearing 10-ounce gloves that are typically worn by heavyweights. They are wearing 14-ounce gloves. So typically when you spar, a lot of times you spar with 16-ounce gloves. So they are going to fight with 14-ounce gloves. So a little bit smaller than standard sparring gloves, 14-ounce gloves. But listen, don't get it twisted. Don't get it. You can get hurt, beat, and battered with 16 and 14-ounce gloves. Guys, I'm telling you, listen, some of the hardest times I've been hit in my life with headgear on is from 16-ounce gloves. It's sparring. I've been hit in real fights, but, it just, like I said, man, I know one time I was sparring, and it was back, I was still kind of learning, and I caught this guy, right? He was, I was throwing shots, right, and he was blocking shots like this, right? He was good. He'll, like, block, and he'll block like this. I'm like, okay, he blocking like that. So I threw a shot, threw an uppercut, right? Boom, he blocked it. So I moved a little bit, and I came back to that shot again, right? I threw the uppercut. I saw those hands come down like this here. And at the last minute, I pulled it away. Ah! No! Caught his ass. Boo! Right? And at this time, I think I was sparring. I was maybe like 185 pounds. And the guy I was sparring was probably more like 220 pounds. Like when you spar people. Like I spar people as light as like 140 something. As high as 220, 230. Actually, the biggest might have been close to 300. But I hit him right. Wow! I knew he felt that. He stunned and wobbled for a second, right? Because I hit him with everything in the kitchen sink with that. He came back in that round, and I don't know how he lined me up. He was left-handed. He caught me with a straight left hand, man. And when he hit me, it felt like a Mack truck getting smacked by a meteor in the windshield just cracking places. Now, he didn't drop me or nothing, but it was like, God dang! You know what I'm saying? And that probably was the hardest that I've been hit in a fight. It was like just a rock shot. So what I'm saying, man, just because they're using 14-ounce gloves, it might take maybe a little bit more, but man, you could do a lot of damage with 14-ounce gloves. A lot of damage. I done bust people up. I done knocked people out of rings. I done made people quit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like, and that goes both ways. In order for me to get better in sparring, a lot of times what made me better is when somebody got the best of me, it made me want to go back and work on my craft in sparring, right? I'm like, damn it, man, it couldn't settle with me. So I got better a lot of times facing tougher competition that put me in tough spots, and that made me better. Guys, looks like any more questions before I get out of here, man? Any more questions? I appreciate, anybody that caught this. I didn't advertise this. I didn't set no event. And since I haven't been going live on a regular, YouTube ain't going to show me no love. But to be honest, man, like, I've been a little discouraged, man, because YouTube, like, for a minute, because I was getting flagged so much in the past, it just took a lot of steam out, man. It took a lot of steam out of the motivation to do it. It just took a lot of steam out of it. Like, I got hit probably in 1 year, man, like 30 or some different flags. And crazy is none of them stuck, but they all done their job. They all cut my life from what I was doing, and it all took me about 2 or 3 days to fight, to resolve, and then have the flag removed. And I was getting hit with it. I just lies, two straight up lies, just getting hit with it because they can do it, and because I believe because I got on a radar for just getting flagged like that, that it led to me getting shadow banned. Now they say, well, we don't shadow ban, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, when you go from getting numbers, that means YouTube is putting you in front of the audience, and then all of a sudden you go from getting nothing, literally 0, 1, 2, you go from getting 300, 400, 500 to a live, 1,000 a live, to 1 or 2, they pulled you from the algorithm. I went from there, and it wasn't no subtle. It was boom, boom. I mean, what the hell? Flag, flag, flag. Now, I haven't been flagged in a long time, but to be honest, man, I mean, the damage has been done. So, like I said, I still come back on fight nights for the most part. You know, I cover some of these fights, but doing like these videos I'm doing today, day-to-day videos, it's just tough. Even the fight night videos, it's just tough. Like, fight night videos, I went from getting, 80,000, 100,000, as high as 800,000, 60,000, 30,000, 40,000, whatever, something like that per video, to 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 6,000. It's just like I say, it's just a complete taking out the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Not changing anything I done to get there. I did the same thing to get there, doing the same thing, except for it just literally had, here you go, not no more, right? So that's it, man. That's spill. I hope you guys got something out of this, man. I try to give you guys 100% whenever I do go live. I give you my raw thoughts. I don't have nothing written down. All I know is when I go live, I know what I want to talk about. Oh man, Mike Tyson slapped Jake Paul. I want to talk about the fight and talk about what it could mean, who won it, and just go from there. And then once I go live, literally whatever comes out my mouth comes out my mouth. It's your boy Chantelle, Whatsblazing Sports, and I think that's all. All right, guys, have a good one. What? Yeah! Let's go!